So, hello everyone, it's time for Black Company episode 11. One more episode after this, yeah, not that. So at least of course we have the final of Baccarina. My Baccarina, my best girl! So genuinely though, you know I love Baccarina so much, you know, she's my best girl. Seriously, if I couldn't marry my wife, you know, Merlona, I would definitely marry Baccarina. I guess there's one other female character spoilers. People that follow me know what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's one other waifu up in the list of my top 3 waifus. But yeah, I said more the videos it again here. For me, this kind of days are special, right? This kind of moment because I don't know. I have a hard time ending. Genuinely, that's the thing. Having this channel now for a time here now, for a few years, and other channel. Of course, I had another channel for many years and so on, right? I did all the stuff too. I used to be a Twitch streamer, you know, more in gaming and whatever, so on, right? But having this channel here, we focus on games and anime, mostly, right? Some more pop culture stuff. So yeah, I do some manga and, you know, Marvel and so on. You know, yeah, some Spider-Man and stuff like that. In the past, at least. Honestly, though, I haven't read that much Marvel and DC comics in a while. But I do like the movies, though. Not the Marvel movies. I mean, I don't dislike them. I mean, I like the what's called the animated movies, if anything. The DC Comics Batman movies, they're great. I love those movies, yeah. Justice League is awesome. It's dark, good movies. But anyway, I say one thing here is briefly, but it's just like, man, having this channel really helped me, or this helped me then, this serves me, by actually finishing animes, yeah. Because I had a huge issue, also that, the game and so on too, that I watched, you know, 11 episodes, like here, 11 episodes, then I'm like, one more episode left, I don't want to end the anime, so then I wait half a year, I don't want it to end, I love this anime. So, yeah, I have a tendency to watch animes to kind of to the end, and I don't see how it actually ends, and I wait for a few months. I don't want it, you know, I don't want it to end yet. Yeah, I have that issue. But now then, of course, sitting here doing reviews and reactions, I actually gotta finish stuff, right? So yeah, I finish them immediately. But of course, it's fun though seeing how some animes conclude. I think the worst thing is for this kind of anime here, like, you know, Black Company, probably the same thing with like Baccarina and so on right today, is that. Here we are, episode 11, right? This monster is coming out from the cave. We had the sister. I love the dream. That was really good. The sister, but generally here, I don't see this anime ending, of course, next episode, right? Or this episode, whatever. Yeah, this is clearly like at least one more season. So that is something that is not with animes, though. Yeah, in a good and a bad way. In one way, it's easier, I suppose, to just watch the last anime episode because they very rarely get another season. Unfortunately, this anime also probably won't get another. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, right, yeah, so it's easy to kind of finish the watch at the end because it doesn't actually end, right? On the same time, though, this anime here is clearly going to end in the middle of the storyline. I have such a hard time, unless I'm completely lost now, and actually this is the last episode now or something, and it just ends perfectly. But you know what I mean, this is no way this anime is going to end today or next week, right? There's no way this anime is going to conclude its storyline here. Like, this is the middle of the storyline, right? There's no way. There's no way, Jose. Might not be that much more. I could see it ending in 2 seasons. This anime. Certainly. One more season would time wrap up the storylines. But this episode and next episode, there's no way it's gonna end it, right? But anyway, let's not watch it, but we're gonna fight the monsters in the opening, yeah. And that's what I mean, because one thing I do like, though, I hope we see before the anime ends, is, of course, cute little girl Ragna confronting her grandma, right? Yeah, we know that the Ragna is like the, you know, I say grandma, because I don't want to say great-great-great-grandma, you know what I mean? So Ragna is the somehow granddaughter kind of thing, right? Of the demon leader, right? The evil business demon leader, demon lord kind of woman, right? Yeah, is her great-grandma, something like that. And she's like, I want to defeat my evil grandma. She ruined, you know, future, right? That's cool. And I like that. I like the idea of that. But we haven't seen them confront her at all. We haven't seen her even talk to her. It's one thing they're not gonna defeat her because that's like kind of the end storyline. That's how they save the world, right? But I do want to see Ragnar actually fight her grandma. It looks like a fight, right? It doesn't have to actually, you know, win, but you know, hopefully that's today or next week. That's my hope for next week, I guess. But anyway, let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, I'm just like. I kind of want to definitely see Ragnar fight her, right? And they look the same. They have, I guess, they're both magicians, similar power scale. But yeah, so we have more of these monsters coming. As I mentioned last episode, they are in the opening. This monster definitely pop up there. It's some kind of like golem-ish looking monster, right? I would say, kind of like a demonic looking golem. Yeah, It was kind of rocky, I don't know. That's probably the main boy. Yeah, exactly, of course. Rim-chan! Rim is like One Punch Man. Yeah. Skipping the opening probably. Looks like it's the opening. Credits now here. Maybe it is the last episode then? As you say, the last episodes here. Maybe I'm gonna turn on the lamp here. See the sun is going down. No, the sun is good. That's like a really hazy and cloudy. Let me just put that lamp. Sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, usually I have to put on the lamp on for the lamps for this time, right? But it's a kind of, I don't know. It's like snow outside, something, hailstorm, whatever. Exactly, man. Friendship. It's like friendship. Yeah. Tell me about friendship. Tell me about friendship. No, it's like friendship. Take my hand, best friend. Yeah. Look at this. He's seducing another character. Another waifu. This is probably a tomboyish looking elf waifu. It's gonna be a girl, right? Look at that. This is probably an attractive girl. A bishonen girl here. It's picking up new waifus every episode, man. They're just skipping the opening. Maybe this is the final episode. Honestly, this is the week we're gonna have the final episode because we don't gonna have, you know, the next week or so from now. We're gonna start the next schedule, right? No, it's not an episode. I had to check that. Honestly, I had to go and look at this. Like, I had to know. I went to the live show to see if there was one more episode. Yes, episode. I had to know if one more episode. I can't wonder now because most animes are ending today, right? And then it's like, yeah. No, not little girl. That was awesome that episode with the course. Oh, is he like the? Wait, is it maybe Ragnar's grandpa then? Right, Papa? Yeah, like he's like the maybe adoptive son perhaps, but look kind of like is he the son of the evil business tycoon, evil demon lord lady? You know, that's not in love with maybe he's the also grandpa of Ragnar. It's going on Yaoi now for the main character, or is it how? Maybe it's gonna change gender to a woman though. You know, it's very attractive. Right? Maybe it's gonna gender bender, and then he can seduce the General Ninomiya. See? I don't know why. I don't know why I tried to seduce him so much for. Yeah, slaps him. Yeah. That's good. So he's seducing another person. He's clearly a horror main cat more than anything. He just smashes every. He just picks up new wives every episode. Yeah. He's like, why is he trying to smash him for? It's probably some kind of shenanigan. That's a good translation. It's probably some kind of, strategy of sorts. If I have to seduce him, it's gonna smash him for some reason. It's probably money or something. Maybe he can get some money by smashing him or something. Who knows? You're like, yeah, sure. Honestly, I don't know why he's so into Yaoi this episode, but, maybe that elf guy can turn into a woman, right? Or maybe he's a woman. Maybe she's a crossdresser. Like, I expected that the undead necromancer mage was a woman, right? So, I wouldn't be surprised if that actually has, some potential to be a waifu. Seriously. Like, I'm not even joking. That very attractive elf girl lady, actually is a boy, but I mean, might be a lady, right? Even he looks like a man, kinda. Bishonen. Yeah. More Rim! Neshan! She gotta, save her sister, right? But then she's punching. Well, yeah, she's punching monsters instead. Oh, so they dive to destroy their. Yeah, because they kinda like golems, I guess. So you destroy their magical. Okay, makes sense. It might be better explained in the manga or whatever, but he's so in love now, or maybe she's so in love. This elf, look at that, another waifu. Yeah. Alles. Another one in your not hitting on him. You're so attractive, yeah. Why is that so yaoi for? Ah. Oh, is it Errol Ant? Is it the Errol Ant? Ant bro? Yeah, oh yeah, Swara. It's kind of weird. Her name, I watched the subtitles version here for whatever reason. It was out. They keep calling her Sora, right? Little Emoto-chan. And they translating it to Sky. Yes, her name is Sky. But just like in Baccarina, where the guy, there's a man's name then, Sora. Actually, he's another enemies too, right? So it's not gender, I guess. That guy's his name is Sora too. And in Baccarina, they use writing Sora because it's a name, right? Yeah, so her name is Sora. I don't know what to translate her name for. It's like if it's like the main character's name was, it's all Neko. It would be like cat. But isn't the name Neko then? Like, I hate that. Don't translate names. It's because a name means something. Yeah. I don't know, but it's kind of something I don't want to watch the subs, right? Because now I'm watching the sub version here, because I'm obviously an hour later, usually hour today, and I'm just a bit confused over like why they keep translating her name, right? Yeah, just call her Sword translation. She's so in love, Shia-chan. She's so in love, man. Yeah, well, he's probably like money or like Japan or something. People also go home, right? To protect others. No, he's clearly doing it for some other reason. He's like, oh yes. Yeah, I think she's way too eager here to accept him. This is clearly not. Clearly, this is a money scheme of sorts. Yeah, he's certainly doing it to protect the others. Kind of an Aztec temple there. Indeed. The power is mine! Or something. Yeah, exactly. Give me all the powers. It's like, I'm the main character now! I'm the evil lord now! Yeah. I like it. He's like, ha ha ha. I want the powers, right? Yeah, exactly. I explored the 5th floor. Oh, I think you figured out it worked. I see. Using the AI, they're protecting the golems, protecting the... Yeah, but it's a kind of protective sentinels, right? Golems of sort. And of course, if you destroy those two things that Rim did, well, explain why he said it sort of thing. Yeah, the gun is super intelligent. Gun wife is super intelligent. Yeah, exactly. Those manipulate to control their guardians. Exactly. I'm a super intelligent gun wife. I can take them over. Naruhodo! Yeah, like, I'm the actual demon guy now! Here we go. Naruhodo! I can take the power to myself, exactly. I love it! I am God! There we go. Exactly. I am now the power! Yeah. This is my great main character. He's the anti-hero, man. I love him. Anti-hero main character. Yeah, oh, this poor pretty boy. Oh my god, I was so in love with him. Yeah, I got all the powers now. Yeah, I am the dungeon. I am God. Oh, this is good. Yeah, I love it. One eye is like a flame burning now, yeah. So this is one of the best MSs because he's just a great main character. He's willing to betray everyone to get all the powers, to control the world, I am the dungeon. And then Shia got the ridiculous booster, yeah. She's so big. Oh yeah, you can control those things, of course. Yeah, now he reached into General Ninomiya here. I am the Demon Lord Ninomiya. I can construct the... I love it! He's sending them out to... Yeah, fight Belza, the evil grandma. They're way bigger now, though. They just... Yeah, I control the planet now! This will be a good fun episode. He takes over the planet. Yeah, with his... Yeah, takes over the planet with dungeon monsters. They are my monsters. Yeah, come on. The power of the ancient kings, yeah. Did I pull the time travel or something? Like... And also how to pick up a dragon. I don't know, he's picked up a dragon. Maybe it's this episode is too easy for him. Why did he pick up the dragon too? He's like, yeah, that's right, I got a flying dragon too, Got a dragon mount. A bill? No, I'm leaving, yeah. I guess the money is paying off his debt finally. Yeah, piece of the debt. I finally leaving this stupid company. Yeah, you don't control a great deal of power here. I can take over the planet. It's like, got that power to control the planet suddenly, yeah. 6 months in advance! A horrible company, of course. Yeah, you will regret this for breaking the contract. Yeah, it's like, contract breaker! Yeah, it's like, yeah, of course, company. You have to leave 6 months in advance. Yeah, terminal, of course, a horrible company. 6 months in advance, man, of course. He's obviously lose his powers though before tomorrow, so he's obviously gonna lose his powers very soon, right? Okay, so now he's created his own kingdom or something. He's taking over the planet. Dungeon, maybe it's an amusement park. Dungeon Land, Monster Hunt, what's happening? Yeah, Ninomiya Dungeon Lands. He spent all his power to create like a carnival or something. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Dead grandma dancing, yeah. Ghost grandma, zombie grandma, I guess, appearing. But this is insane. He spends all his powers to create like an amusement park. This mechanic is so insane, man. He's really awesome, yeah. He spent all his power to... Yeah, he revolutionized dungeons. This also would be a good last episode if it's like him now running a business and having an amusement park, and of course Ragnar is his sexy assistant, Ragnar is the hot assistant. Of course Ragnar can tap that ass nobody wants to, you know, yeah, of course, you know, gonna have a cute little assistant Ragnar there, they can, you know, have some fun with, you know. I like how they let his hair look longer though, yeah, like it's 3 months. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. He's like fixing old dungeons. So will it be more rims then, and you know, Soras? Will they have like more of the cute demon girls? You can pick up one, you know, girl per dungeon, right? One dungeon left, right? Yeah, it's like he's ruined the dungeons, right? But he's like, I'm gonna refresh the dungeons. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna make the dungeons be cool, you know. You know, I always love Roller Coaster Tycoon though. He's like, I'm a tycoon guy. Yeah, I'm gonna manage the dungeons. He's making an amusement park instead. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna utilize these dungeons to... I can read it though, yeah. Thanks for that. But this anime is so crazy. He goes from him, this anime fixes the anime. Suddenly he's like, suddenly he controls the planet basically. Suddenly he becomes God. Maybe they really end in 2 episodes, 1 episode then. Because now he controls the planet, so he can end now basically. He's gonna fail his... Of course he's gonna lose his power right eventually, but it's like... But like Raiden said, to be cute, yeah. Raiden need to be sexy assistant. Yeah, oh, master! Yeah, he need to be... Yeah, he need to be like, yeah, master! Yay! She just need to be his happy, like, sexy, you know, co-worker. Like, yeah! Master! Dungeon land. I love it. He's like, I'm gonna make a dungeon land. You see the short is going straight down here. Yeah. Losing all the money. Yeah, price crash in Demonite. Illegal means he has powers of the gods. He got the power of gods though. That's kind of illegal, I guess. That's not true though, it's gonna ruin it itself eventually. It is back, I guess, to buy the company or something. Yeah, I guess he's gonna buy the company now, he's gonna buy them out. I want your crap dungeons, make an amusement park, I guess, right? You know, he's gonna buy dungeons, I can make a better dungeon. Yeah, exactly, like, you're in my company, I'm gonna buy you outright, buy your stocks here. That'd be so crazy. This could seriously be how it ends. So suddenly he's the god that takes over the planet, and it's like, amusement parks everywhere. Yeah, dungeon lands for everyone. It's like, what? Yeah, it's like, you know, forceful buyout. No, they had no money, I guess. We had to sell it. I love it. Classic one of those memes, you know. But yeah, we have to add another paper here. We're so down here, we have to like... Of course he's destroying the market. He's like a rubber baron. Yeah, he's Ninomiya. It's like, he's outselling them too much here. Yeah, of course there is. Oh yeah, Ant Queen is like, you know, she's still running the business, of course. Yeah, she's also a good, you know, waifu assistant here. Of course, she has a bunch of hot waifus you can work for him. Yeah, a bunch of hot assistants waifus you can pick up the, you know, Ant waifu is like, yes, my master. But isn't he winning now, honestly? Is he one more episode? There's no ending, right? So, it's no opening episode, and it says to be one more episode, but now I feel like he wins now. Like, I feel he's at the end, unless he somehow drops the ball, unless he, you know, completely drops the ball suddenly, because if after all it is Ninomiya, and he might of course go bankrupt tomorrow with some stupid scheme, right? So yeah, his scheme might fail. Because now he's doing the Amazon drone thing. We're using dragons to deliver goods, yeah. Here's the Amazon. He's going Jeff Bezos, he's taking over the world, man. Ultimate godlike business. Ooh, nice. This suddenly a really cool ass. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know, shop wife was back with her hot ass. Okay. Seriously, what was that? I mean, I'm complaining, but it's like, here's her buttocks. Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, sure. There's some pants there. Good. Yeah, okay. I don't know what she's doing really. She's just complaining. Like, oh, he sucks, but she's not doing anything. She's not trying to sell him or something, or, you know, reduce the cost or whatever. Also, no Wannabe. Is this a dream for him? The episode everything he's dreaming now, because Wannabe's a good guy now too. Yeah, this feels too easy for him. No, Wannabe is a great physician. I don't believe what I'm seeing. It's just too easy for him. He's like the Messiah, but I'm feeling that, you know, this is too easy for him, right? Like, even his friend suddenly is like a genius now. Yeah, this seems, yeah. How is this guy suddenly useful? He used to be just, you know, extra food, right? Like, what happened? How did he suddenly become a genius? This feels way too easy. I guess Shia is still there, because Shia loves that place. Yeah, Shia's like, works for them, you know. Poor Shia, I guess she... Yeah. You know, his housewife here, she's this... So what, like a president or something? Politician in Ninomiya? He's like president in Ninomiya. Yeah, he's taking over like the popularity pools. Yeah, he's creating this kind of coexistence here. He's actually a perfect peace, man. He's God, Messiah in Ninomiya. He's creating this perfect existence between humans and monsters and everything. This has to be a dream. I think it's too easy for him. Everything is going too easy. What is this episode? Everything is going perfect for him. This is way too easy. Nothing is failing. He lost Shia, I guess, temporarily though, but she's obviously gonna work with him when he ruins her company, right? I mean, when Shia's company goes bankrupt, he can't work there anymore, right? Hashira! Yeah, Pilias. Hashira! Every time you hear someone like, Hashira, my company, you're like, oh, Hashira! Yeah, you know, the lone shark demon babe or so. Well, she just more thirsty if she drinks alcohol instead of being drunk. She's like, she's gonna be in the hand, I guess. She's like a soccer bus, certainly. But I guess she's still rich though. I mean, she probably has her own money, right? She just took off the company earlier. Yeah, she's probably still a multi-millionaire, right? Like, she wouldn't have all her money in just, this company itself, right? She would have sold off stocks or whatever to be rich on the side, but... This is like a really weird end. Ah, here comes finally. She's gonna confront her grandma. I said earlier, yeah. Yeah, she's finally gonna fight her grandma. But she's all drunk and angry and thirsty, yeah. Yes, I am your daughter, kinda. It's like... Yeah, I know everything about your grandma, apparently, yeah. Throws a bag at her, yeah, and she's like, smash his back. What? Yeah, like, smacks her back in her face. Yeah, home run ending, yeah! Like, what? It feels like a really weird, kind of empty, clever ending. It's like, stupid girl, yeah! Like, what is this? Yeah. What? She just laughs at her. What is the ending? It trips on her, yeah. And then she finds Shia's documents. I can use Shia. That girl got the power to ruin his dungeon or something. It's like, yes. Pronounce the father too, right? Exactly. So I guess she's gonna ruin him next episode? Yeah, she's gonna be like, ho ho. Yeah, she's gonna ruin his company next episode, I guess. Yeah, Ninomiya finally won here. But this feels like the next episode. Is it not next episode? Is it really one more episode? Because it feels like this ending here. I was like, what? He took over the planet. Even though she's like, I have a solution for it. But yeah, and skip the episode ending, right? There's gonna be one more episode on the chat, but I don't think. This is not ending either, right? It feels like the next episode. I'm very surprised if it's one more episode now, because... let's see for Meikyū. I can spell. Yeah, so the Raw isn't out yet, because the Raw, then you always know if there's one more episode. They always tell you if it's the Raw. That's why I'm watching it with subs, because this anime is out before with subs, before it's out on without subs. So here you can kinda like, get it before. But yeah, I can't see how it would be one more episode. It won't make any sense. There's like a special ending there. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's a special ending and so on. Of course, it's like, planning some kind of revenge, right? In the last moment, but still though, even with that, yeah. So even though she's planning this revenge scheme, right? She's like, oh, I'm gonna get him for this, right? Even though she's planning a revenge here, I can't see it being more episode, because this episode felt very conclusive. He actually took over the world, and she's gonna return with some revenge later. But so. But I usually check it out. The best way to, I think, look at it is like the last thing. But I have to, man, because every like short and so on is saying one more episode, but this had no opening, they had no ending, right? You know what I mean? It just feels so strange if they would throw in another episode. Let's see what it says here. Sorry, before the review, I just have to know if I'm more episode, right? This doesn't make any sense, I feel, if it be one more episode. Unless something completely else happens in the final episode. Yeah, but he won so hard. Like, I don't know how they would pull. He's won so hard. He wins, you know. Yeah, he took over the planet. I just don't see where he will go with this, right? Yeah, I just don't see where he will go, you know what I mean? But everywhere I find, also in that place too, it does say it should be one more episode. I don't know. Greatless episode. I'm sorry. I mean, I love this episode. I just can't see it being one more episode, right? He takes over the freaking world, and you know, he changes everything and ruins that company. He turns into freaking God, you know. He turns into God and saves the planet, right? And you know, changes everything. And yet, every place I looked at now, I looked like 5 different places. Everyone is like in one more episode should be a final episode. But this episode had no opening, had no ending, right? And that's typically for a final episode too. There's like a special ending and so on. And he won. So yeah, I mean, I said it earlier. This feels so weird. So I said it before I watched the episode. I was like in the opening. I was like, well, this anime has to have one more season, right? I don't see how they're gonna conclude all these bits. And I talked about the course, you know, Belza grandma, you know, fighting Ragnar and so on. And they did have that in the end, though, which I kind of guess was going to happen in the end, right? Of this episode, that episode. But this episode really kind of is, I don't know, it's kind of it's so quickly jumped. I'm sure, I mean, I know that the manga has been skipped over. They have skipped over many chapters, right? They probably skipped over, like, 10 chapters or something? It felt like they kind of just jumped out of nowhere from, let's say, chapter 50 to 100. Yeah, it felt like they skipped over, like, 50 chapters to get there. It felt like they just jumped the shark massively, whatever you call it. Yeah, the episode is good, but it does feel like it's coming out of nowhere. Where I'm just like, oh, how did we get here? How did they suddenly win? You know what I mean? Like, how did he suddenly became God? And it's like Ninomiya is like, yeah, I'm God, bitches, yeah, and you know, takes over the planet, right? I love the thing that he's like, I've tricked you all. I am God. Yeah, you know. Becomes the true demon lord, like this thing. I love it. He's like surprising them. He's like, you fell for my trap. Yeah, and then it's like, but afterward he's just a nice guy, right? He just makes everyone coexist, and he becomes God, and he takes the powers to reshape the planet, right, in a good way. And you know, I do like this part of that, right? That the sexy. It's like, come on, who doesn't want a cute little Otokonoko as your service, as your server? Yeah, and he's like, yeah. You can tap that ass, you know, yeah, but come on. Like, he's there, you know, monologuing to her. She's like, master, you're so hot. Yeah, he doesn't want this thing. This is like every man's dream is to have this Otokonoko next to you, being like, oh my god, you're so manly, oh my god. Yeah, he's like, oh, you're so hot. Yeah, he's standing there like being a cheerleader, sitting there basically hot, you know, thing out. Of course, and Queen Tier 2 and so on. But yeah, I mean, obviously, this feels like a very last episode. What it doesn't do, though, is at all concluding the Rim and Sora thing, right? With, you know, in the future, she's the Demon Lord as well. So it definitely has a lot of plot points left, I guess. And I guess it could, just next episode, she's gonna use, of course, Shia somehow, right, to betray him, and then it's gonna ruin his money, and somehow it's gonna be back, I guess, at square one again. So I guess the Demon Lord, and Belza could, like, you know, become the Demon Lord anyway, right, and ruin it for him. Something like that. Because it definitely does not explain anything with Rim and Sora. Yeah, it completely omitted really to explain if Sora now was healthy, and fixing all the Dunnies, they fixed them. So I mean, there's a lot of little plot points in the future thing that's changed and so on, right? Of course, there are a lot of plot points left hanging. So, but the thing is that it kind of feels like that thing is resolved this episode. Just that they haven't shown it, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like if you're reading the manga, it might be like a Sora chapter explaining her part and Ant Queen and yada yada. But now it's like he became God, took over the world, and you know, it's like on the side, right? That other stuff is just kind of omitted. It kind of feels like Rim and Sora are happy now, and you know, it feels like all the waifus are, you know, the story is resolved, right? He fixes everything. He becomes just beast. So basically, he creates Amazon. We see the shop waifu, you know. Yeah, I was like, here's shop waifu. I was like, well, okay, that shop waifu is like, yeah, good anime. Yeah, thank you, anime. Shop waifu is back, and she's all like, yeah, baby, we rich, we get Amazon, right? She's like, money. Yeah, it's going on like, you know, money. I want to see. Did you get heart money thing? Come on, where's it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is what I mean. She's all like, you know, money. Yeah, so she's turning into Amazon, right? Yeah, she's basically Jeff Bezos now. She's like running the business here with all the Amazon trips and so on, and she's super rich, right? It felt incredibly easy for him, but I mean, it does seem that they won. If you haven't had the last part with Belza being like, oh, I have a perfect plan to ruin him. If we haven't seen that scene, this would fit this episode. Just that, of course, again, then not talking about Rim, Sora, etc. Right, the other characters. So it's a weird episode in that sense. It feels like they skipped over like 50 chapters, right? But at the same time, this anime is kind of crazy, kind of with the time travel and so on. But it also might just not skip over everything, because she might, of course, in the next chapter completely ruins everything for him, and then they're back at working there again, right? So it's also, yeah, I could see next episode, I could see it being one more episode, and then just everything is back, to square again, and Sora is dying or whatever. Yeah, I could see it all being reverted so easily back to where we were, though. So that is kind of strange in this anime, of course. But anyway, guys, that's maybe not the final episode then. I guess we're gonna see next episode how, I guess next episode is gonna be Sora. No, not Sora, maybe Sora, but I guess mostly Shia then is gonna, somehow ruin it for them. Maybe using Sora, though, for a slip there. Maybe using Sora Rimrise. Somehow ruin the dungeon, hurt Sora maybe, right? Something like that. But then he's back at 0 money again, right? That's probably how it's gonna end. This episode, yeah, it's probably gonna be this episode ending with them losing everything, right? Being back, living as hobos. That's probably how it's gonna end this episode. Very weird in that sense. But I love it. He's like the anti-hero, bad good guy. He can't trick everyone. Yaoi, that guy, the huge elf son of that. Yeah, was that her son or something? That was kind of weird too. So is that like Ragnar's grandpa or father? If we go in the easy routine of explaining how many people in between they are. But was he like... It wasn't really explained, but I guess he's like the son of Belza, right? Yeah, and then we should make him Ragnar's... the ancestor for Ragnar too, of course. Somewhere in the middle there, kind of fun. But when was that scene? It was before when they walked up there. When was that scene when he was like thinking about... He sends out a rim, Ninomiya keeps flirting with him, and he's like, so pretty, wanna be my elf waifu? Yeah, it's like, oh, a sexy little Bishon elf waifu. I can always need more, Otokinokos in my home. Yeah, he's like, gotta pick up more, waifus as always. Oh, I can't find the scene now. God damn it, where was that scene? He was thinking about his mommy. It was like a photo of his mom, right? Which is her then. God damn it, I can't find it. maybe it was way earlier. Maybe it was way earlier in the episode. He saves him, keeps befriending him. He keeps mistrusting everyone, right? Oh, it is. He's probably a lot more focused on that. Yeah, so it's her son, right? Yeah. Which makes him Ragnar's... Something like that. So it's like Ragnar's, papa then, yeah. That was kind of a... I guess this character also is probably much more explained in the manga, right? Yeah, it kind of, again, it feels like this character probably has a little more screen time. Maybe if the episode just goes back into square one again, next episode he might... this, prince kind of character here then, rich boy, he has to be, of course, Yaoi rich boy, he has to be used more, right? And obviously he would be Ragnar's great-grandpa, right? So he has to have more screen time, definitely. But he kind of popped up there as her son, I guess. Kind of a random thing there. But then we didn't see him more. Yeah, the episode is kind of strange. I like the whole, he's taking over the world. But at the same time, the episode is strange because suddenly he's like a very Yaoi into this guy. Obviously, to trick him to take the power, right? Of course. But afterward, he's not even shown. We don't even see her son. And then it's back to her, being drunk with the hot Kuru gal, loan shark demon, right? And we don't see this her son here, right? Or, what happened to him? We just had introduced this, a hot Bishonen son, right? And then he's just gone. So, definitely a great episode. Yeah, at the same time, this anime is crazy. And next episode it might be back again, and then he and Shia might appear and so on. So who knows? It's just so strange, yeah. It's just a strange anime. Man, I'm confused in a way, perplexed, I guess. Anyway, see you guys. Have a good day. Of course, after this, then find episode of Vanitas, I believe. Find episode of Baccarina, and of course, Girlfriend.